It's the moment they've been waiting a lifetime for.
It's been my dream ever since I was 5 years old to compete on the show. Making it to the national finals is just an incredible experience.
Thinking back to when I was just a kid in the crowd in Houston, I didn't know I would be here today. This has changed my life in so many ways.
And by the end, one life will be changed forever.
I definitely feel pressure going in as the defending champion, but pressure makes diamonds, so now's my time to shine.
Oh my goodness!
Anything's possible tonight, but one thing is guaranteed, and that's going to be that it's fun to watch.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Iseman.
And I'm Akbar Gbajabiamila. Matt, what a season it's been already. We've had breakout rookies and strong performances by the women. But now we shift into another gear.
You know it, big man. Only 60 ninjas are left, 20 from each of our 3 regions. They've been seeded based on their times in our triple header races.
Wow!
And placed into groups of 4. They'll compete round robin style, 3 races for each finalist. The top 2 from each group move on to the bracket stage, where they'll compete in do-or-die races until we crown a champion.
I think I landed in one of the toughest groups out of every single one. I know it's going to be a fight to make it out, but I also know I can do it.
We'll be competing on 2 different courses tonight. For a look at the first one, let's go down to Zuri.
Thanks, guys. The action starts right here as the ninjas go sprinting down our 2-lane course. First, they'll need balance as they move across the boards of Slide Surfer. Next comes catch and release, where competitors have to rock that pipe, lock it, and dismount safely. Then, ninjas have to put the pegs in the holes as they work their way across the swinging pegboards. The 4th obstacle is the iconic salmon ladder that leads into Cane Lane, which requires jumping the cane down the track. Finally, one of our most memorable obstacles returns. It's Hourglass Drop.
Oh, no!
Only about 30% of ninjas conquered this in the past.
Yes!
Those who make it to the buzzer or go the farthest win the race.
Well, Group 1 may be the deepest foursome in the competition. It's loaded with ninja superstars. And 2 of them are going to face off in this first race. It's Daniel Gill, an 11-time ninja veteran who's got 33 career buzzers, 2nd all-time in ninja history. He's going up against another top contender, RJ Roman, who had a roller coaster of emotions in last year's races. He finished 3rd in his group and only advanced after being the fastest 3rd-place finisher.
RJ Roman, I've never run side by side against him in competition on the show. So this will be a first for myself and him, and we both know he's got something to prove.
And RJ's barely hanging on. Oh, and he's down. That is gonna hurt his seeding quite a bit.
I like being looked at as an underdog. I feel like it fuels my fire a little bit more.
When you're going fast, mistakes can happen.
Last season, it was a little dramatic for me. I lost my first race.
Oh!
I ran against Naxa in the 2nd race and lost.
RJ's down!
I had one final run to put up a top time.
Well, you know RJ's running with a sense of reckless abandon. He knows what he must do.
And then I would watch everybody else try to beat it. Luckily, my time was able to hold up, and I was able to move on as a wild card. This season, I don't really feel like doing that, but if I have to, I will.
Matt, it's only the first race, but this is big. In this competitive group, whoever loses will have an uphill battle to move on. Everyone wants to see this one. 2 ninja greats going head-to-head.
Get your popcorn ready and buckle your seatbelts.
Buckle up!
Good start by RJ. On catch and release, you need to push that pipe until it locks. RJ will be first up on the swinging pegboards. And you saw Gil transfer to that 2nd board more quickly, but he can't get the dismount, couldn't get that peg in.
RJ Roman's super efficient.
RJ staying just ahead of Gil in extra swing. And RJ skipping runs on the salmon ladder, now starting Cane Lane. Well, RJ now has a half obstacle lead On cane lane, you have to jump the cane down the track.
Oh, man, I'm running low on my blood pressure medicine.
RJ's got to get off there because here comes Gil. Gil was the first one off.
And now, onto the hourglass drop.
You got to hit the trampoline perfectly. Who's going to be first?
Who can stabilize the body?
Gil's got it. Oh! RJ goes down, and Daniel Gil gets the come-from-behind win. His 34th buzzer. And another tough loss for RJ Roman.
RJ linked his moves and took the lead on catch and release, but got hung up on cane lane, and Daniel Gil passed him. It came down to hourglass drop. Daniel made the grab, and RJ missed.
Daniel, that was your 34th buzzer. You're now one behind Joe Moravsky all time, Daniel Gil. Congratulations. Go rest up. You've got 2 more races ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
And just like last year, RJ loses his first race. He could be in trouble. He's down with Zuri.
RJ, are you feeling any deja vu from last season?
Absolutely. I guess I just like to keep things interesting. I know that it's never over until, I guess, the night is over, right? So I'm still in it. We'll see what I can do next.
Yeah, and the night ain't over. You got 2 more races. We're wishing you the best of luck with them.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course, guys, back to you.
And we move on to the first race for Group 2, with Jackson Erdos facing Isabella Folsom. Erdos is a former Ninja Junior champion and is the #2 seed in the finals. He's one of the favorites to win it all. Isabella's also a strong competitor, made it to the final 32 last year. These are 2 of Ninja's best, so their families and lots of fans ready for this one. And for Isabella, there's extra motivation to do well in the finals. This year, we're counting every obstacle the women complete. The 4 who conquer the most obstacles all season will race each other in a few weeks to crown our women's champion.
Wow!
As we start the finals, 5 women, including Isabella, are tied with 15 obstacles completed. Another group is close behind with 13. All these women can add to their tallies in these races.
We've seen, I think, more female buzzers just this season than so many others combined. It's gonna be tricky to be in that top 4, but I'm just counting up those obstacles, hoping I'll get there.
Isabella won 2 races in the group stage last year, but this will be a real test to beat the speedy Jackson Erdos.
Ooh, nice start. You can see Jackson, he was like, I am not messing around. That's a Folsom next to me.
Erdos has a 6-inch height advantage, seems to be used in here smoothly through. Woo. He's onto the swinging pegboards. Well, we're seeing a smooth Jackson, pins around. Can he swing off on this move? Got it.
Nice transition. Now Isabella just trying to make her way over to the next pegboard.
And Isabella, though, doing her best to keep pace.
Oh!
And Jackson's down, and the door is open.
That's what can happen here in the finals.
And you saw Isabella take a look over. She knows what she needs to do.
Jackson is in complete shock. Watch what happened here. Jackson went to jump the cane over that U shape in the track, and he just missed on the other side.
So the door is open for Isabella. Get up the salmon ladder and get through cane lane. Checks off salmon ladder, but now has to do what Jackson couldn't hear on cane lane.
Over-exaggerate the cane motion.
Yeah, you can hear Sam yelling out advice from the sideline.
Well, this is such a difficult obstacle. You have to jump the cane over those pegs, and here's where Jackson fell. She gets through it. Now has to jump the cane 3 feet over that second rail. Gotta be so precise. No problem. Just 10 feet away from victory. And Isabella gets the win.
Nice.
It's also her 20th completed obstacle for the season, keeping her in good position to be one of the 4 athletes who will compete to be our women's champion.
Come on, Mills.
She can add another to her total if she can get past hourglass drop.
Hourglass drop is a tricky one if you've never done it before. Drop, bounce, grab.
Oh! Didn't have the right technique on the trampoline, but Isabella gets the win and does it over a top competitor in Jackson Erdos. We're just getting started. Tonight is a double feature. Side-by-side racing on 2 different courses.
Oh!
We'll see good friends going head-to-head. And our top women facing our top men. Plus, social media star Bob Reese pulls off crazy stunts on the course.
Oh, what? What did he just do? Are you kidding me?
He's got another plan for tonight. And it's all coming up as we kick off the national finals of American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Vegas, where we're off to the races in the national finals. While we were away, Group 2's Ashton Myler and Daniela Blanchard took their first shot at the course. Blanchard is roommates with the legendary Jesse Graff, while Myler is part of the YouTube sensation, the Ninja Kids. His sister Peyton will be running later in the finals. Myler sprinted out to an early lead, while Blanchard took a more cautious approach. The LA native is having a breakout season, making it to the finals for the first time, but on the swinging pegboards.
Oh, no!
Her fall gave the win to Myler, who kept going in hopes of a buzzer. He was looking very smooth until he reached Hourglass Drop.
Watch out now, this obstacle can be very tricky.
Oh! Despite the fall, he's now 1-0. Then it was Group 1 and the first race for Isaiah Flyboy Thomas and Florida's Grace Gordon. The high schooler has been amazing so far this season. All of her runs have ended with a buzzer. But she was facing a tough test against Thomas, one of the favorites to win it all. It's Gordon's first trip to the national finals, and she kept it close early on.
Well, she's the first one to get it locked in. Look at that.
But then the Flyboy turned on the afterburners and cruised through the rest of the course.
Does he go flying? Yes, he does.
He made the grab on Hourglass Drop, got a buzzer, and the win. Grace Gordon kept going, though, hoping to conquer more obstacles and keep her in the running to be our women's champion. And the teenager made it to Hourglass Drop.
Oh!
Doesn't get the win, but she'll have 2 more races. Now it's our first look at Group 3, and race number 1 is gonna be special. Zuri's gonna get them started.
Imagine having to race your best friend with your season on the line. That's the case right now for teenagers Ryan Cooper and Nathaniel Hanvu. These BFFs live over 1,000 miles apart, but they've got an unbreakable bond.
I've known Ryan Cooper for about 4 or 5 years now. We first met on American Ninja Warrior Jr. We've definitely been really good friends over the past couple of years.
He's come over to my house, and we love playing games. We love making trick shots.
Looks good.
We're definitely both super competitive, even outside of Ninja, like playing board games with him. I'm always trying to win, he's always trying to win. Rock climbing as well, we're always trying to see who can get to the top first.
Oh! This kid can move.
Nathaniel is so consistent, like he will not fall, so I know I've got to keep the jets going the whole time because he's gonna be right next to me.
There you go, get it.
I'm super excited to race Coop. We've definitely both gotten a lot faster and a lot better, so I think it's gonna be super fun racing him again.
On Ninja Junior, he won 3 out of the 4 races. I was able to win 1, so I know I can get the better of him this time.
Ryan's known as Ninja Coop. And he's got his whole family over on his sideline. Nathaniel Hanvu's got his parents and other friends cheering for him.
Coop is 2 years older, but he's 7 inches shorter and 60 pounds lighter than Hanvu. A big difference in size.
And a bold start out of both of them, Akbar. These guys really pushing each other. And look at the good power locking those bars into place. Look at Coop. Wow.
Ryan Cooper pushing Hanvu. Hanvu pushing Cooper. Look at them, side by side.
These guys so smooth.
Coop is out first.
And you're seeing Ninja Coop a half move ahead. Hanvu with a hard fall, but he's right back up.
Now Hanvu's gonna have to make some big moves
Ninja Coop doesn't seem to feel the breathing down his neck that is Hanvu.
And Hanvu, it's like he has a little turbo booster.
And Hanvu was first on the dismount, Akbar.
And now this is where a mistake can happen. They're both pushing each other. But then it's Coop up, and now Hanvu's got to go. Hanvu with the big move. Hanvu's wrenching. He's wrenching. Oh!
Cooper gets it by less than half a second. Yeah!
Wow!
2 blazing times.
Oh!
What a race, neck and neck.
Oh, man, it hurt my neck. When Hanvu tumbled off the swinging pegboards, he fell behind. But then he made big moves on Kane Lane to catch up and pass Coop. But Coop was quicker on Hourglass Jump, and he gets the win. You guys are back and forth. I saw you look over to Coop. Coop looked over to you. You like, bump that, I'm going for it. And Coop, you came up, man.
Dude, this guy's such a worthy opponent. I mean, I was swinging on that last hourglass. I thought I was so cooked. But, you know, I just went out there, decided, you know, I'm just going to pull it out and hope I get it, and somehow I ended up here first.
Well, you weren't cooked, man. You were cooking with gas. Congratulations, man.
Hey, iron sharpens iron, and you guys brought out the best in each other. Congratulations, and get some rest. Akbar, I love that race.
Oh, man, that was good.
I thought I was cooked. I thought I was so good.
Coming up, a couple of Titans from Texas go head-to-head as Houston's Daniel Gill and Dallas-born Isaiah Thomas square off in a battle of ninja greats. Next on American Ninja Warrior.
Say hello, Ninja Warrior.
Every ninja we've seen this season started their journey with a submission tape.
Hey guys, it's RJ Roman.
Here's a look at some of this year's best. Presented by the Active Cash credit card from Wells Fargo, giving you unlimited access with this behind-the-scenes look.
I am the Circus Ninja.
The tapes can be funny.
Come on, buddy, let's get your teeth brushed.
Or inspiring.
I hook up to this thing 24 hours a day.
From the thousands who submit, only a few hundred get invited to compete.
Hope I get called back. Let's get it.
Well, things are heating up here in Vegas with our all-racing national finals. Minutes ago, 2 ninjas from Group 3 got their first shot on the course. With budding pilot Nam Phan facing Utah's Anna MacArthur, who works in her family's RV park. Though only 5 feet tall, MacArthur kept it close early in the race. But it was Nam, the Missouri college student, who got to Hourglass Drop first.
Here we go, hot Nam. Nice!
The pilot had a safe landing, and he got the win. Anna also made it to the end.
Nice! Okay!
She's the first woman to conquer Hourglass Drop, giving her a boost of confidence for her next races. Then we kicked off the second round for Group 1, with top contender RJ Roman facing teenager Grace Gordon. There were mixed emotions for this one because RJ was Gordon's first ninja coach back in Florida.
You gotta put the coaching aside, it's a competition.
Both needed a win after losing their first round races, and hoping to avoid a mistake, each of them took a cautious approach to the course.
A little too methodical for RJ Roman.
Both fell on Hourglass Drop in the first round, but this time, nice! RJ made the grab and got the buzzer. Then he went into coaching mode for his former student.
Get that chest up, right on the start.
Nice, oh.
She came up short, but RJ gets his first win. He's now 1-1.
Guys, here's another all-star matchup from Group 1 with Daniel Gill trying to outrun the flyboy Isaiah Thomas. There's something extra riding on this race. Daniel's got a chance to pick up his 35th career buzzer. He would tie with Joe Moravsky for the most buzzers in ninja history.
Come on, buddy.
And look who's watching from back in Connecticut. It's the weatherman himself.
We're the old guys.
Yeah.
Joe Moravsky was eliminated earlier in the season, but still showing his support for Daniel. Well, this will not be an easy race. The Flyboy was in the Final Four last year. He's a top contender to win it all.
You got to be Delulu to think that this race is not going to be exciting. This is gonna be wall-to-wall action here.
Well, with the pace they're setting, Akbar, the challenge will be to avoid a mistake. You can see they're both gonna be selling out.
Yeah, this is the one area where you gotta slow down. This is the yellow zone.
Daniel had to save himself on the dismount, and the flyboy skipping rungs.
Isaiah Thomas, 6'2", using his long arms on the salmon ladder.
A half move ahead.
Now, big moves here on Kane Lake. Oh!
Gill is down.
He felt the pressure to go fast, and he made a mistake.
Moravsky's record will stand. Isaiah has the win, but he's looking for seeding, Akbar.
Yes, he is.
And that's the fastest finish so far.
That boy's got ninja riz.
And the Flyboys 2-0 and looking dialed in. But let's look at what happened with Daniel Gill.
Daniel knew he was going to have to take a chance to beat the Flyboy, and as he tried to jump over that dip in the rail, he just missed. So he can't match Joe Moravsky's record just yet.
That wasn't the plan.
But Daniel will have at least one more chance in his next race, and maybe more if he moves on. But we knew this was going to be a competitive group. Isaiah sits on top right now. Daniel and RJ both need wins in their final races, which we'll see in just a few minutes. Coming up, he's got millions of subscribers on YouTube as part of the Ninja Kids. Now, Ashton Myler takes on former Ninja Junior champ, Jackson Erdos. Their race is next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the National Finals of American Ninja Warrior. Now it's time for the second round of races for Group 2. And first up is Jackson Erdos and Ashton Myler. And this is a big race for Erdos. He's the #2 seed in these finals, but shockingly lost his first race. And he's got a tough ask against the 29th seed, Ashton Myler. Both these guys have been ninja stars nearly half their lives. Ashton Myler was only 11 years old when his family's Ninja Kids videos blew up online. Now they tour the world doing live shows for thousands of fans each night.
With all of our traveling and being on live tour and all these things, it definitely makes it a lot harder to train, but I train really hard with some awesome people. So I'm excited.
Jackson Erdos was the Season 3 champ on Ninja Junior when he was just 13 years old. Side-by-side race courses feel like his second home. Jackson Erdos closes it out.
Ashton's definitely going to be my toughest competition in this group. I want to set the pace so that he can try and catch up with me.
Jackson looking for a bounce back here after that loss in his first race.
So much to process in this race.
Oh no! Jackson hit the water!
Are you kidding me?
And Ashton has the win. Jackson Erdos falls again.
Oh, he is absolutely livid.
He's crushed. And Ashton just took a peek back and saw that Jackson's out, but he's gonna keep pushing and try to get a buzzer.
Let's look at what happened with Jackson. He never got a good grip and his hands just slid down the rope, so he came up short on the landing pad and his foot hit the water. Jackson Erdos is gonna have nightmares about this for an entire year.
Well, his only hope, Akbar, in his third race is gonna be putting up a time that would get him a spot as the top third-place finisher. But Ashton Myler hasn't let it affect him. He's got a great run going. Needs to get through Hourglass Drop.
Big up. He got it this time.
And Ashton Myler crushes it.
Literally crushes it.
Breaks the buzzer.
Literally, you crushed it.
He's now 2-0 as Jackson Erdos falls to 0-2, and he's with Zuri.
Jackson, I know you're disappointed right now. What happened here?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might have lost a little bit of focus. I don't know. We got another race left. Definitely hard to process, but we're going to go out there, give it everything I absolutely can give, and yeah, hopefully get to that next round.
Amen. There you go. We're cheering you on. Thanks. All right, guys, back to you.
Now it's the other two from Group 2, and this is an all-women's battle. It's Daniela Blanchard, who's had a breakout season, but lost her opening race to Ashton Myler. She's going against Isabella Folsom, who won her opener against Jackson Erdos. Her husband Sam and brother-in-law Phil all made it to the finals this year after training back home in the barn.
It's like the exact same weather as the day we got married.
I know, it's like identical.
Married life has been awesome. We settled down in Illinois at the barn. Sam and I live in one house, and then Phil and the rest of the family lives in another. Life here at the barn is all about Ninja.
Line it up.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Come on.
Good. Yeah.
Training with my husband and brother-in-law. Oh.
Yeah, bump through. Nice.
Good stuff.
Good work.
Has definitely changed not only my abilities, but also my mentality.
Yeah, line it up. Big donut. Yeah, okay.
I feel like a full-time professional athlete now, and you're definitely gonna see me run with that confidence.
Isabella Folsom continues to impress.
We've got 3 Folsoms in the running for championship right now, and I think we all want to make it into the next stage.
Well, Daniela Blanchard also has a pretty good training partner, her roommate and Ninja legend, Jessie Graff.
Little stumble there on Slide Surfer.
And a good start. Both these ladies looking strong.
This should be a real good race.
We can see Folsom about a half move ahead.
Catch and release.
It's the second time through the course. These ninjas are going to be more comfortable on the obstacles. We should see faster times. This is where Daniela went out last time. See if she figures out the swinging pegboards as Folsom just rotating around, looking real smooth.
I love the calmness. There's a calm energy about Daniela Blanchard that you gotta really like and is really critical to be a ninja.
An extra swing there for Folsom, so Blanchard not that far behind, but just can't seem to commit to the dismount, and there it is, and it's all even.
Yeah, you gotta be decisive, precise right here. Oh!
Well, Daniela Blanchard is down. Isabella Folsom gets the win.
We gotta check out what happened to Daniela. She was keeping it close, but seemed to rush her jump to the salmon ladder and barely got her hands on the bar.
And Isabella's going to keep going. The more obstacles she completes, the better her chances to be our women's champion. She's currently at 24, and she can add 2 more here. And with her final race, she could end the night as the overall leader. Second chance here at Hourglass Drop. Let's see what she learned. She fell here in her first race after she'd wrapped up her win. This would be a huge confidence boost if she could conquer it this time. You've got to hit that trampoline just right.
Straight down. Eyes down, now hold, and then straight up. Ready? Ready? Hold.
Nice! Nice!
And look at the big smile on her face. Isabella Folsom.
Now that's a drop that's worth waiting in line for. Nice!
Another buzzer, her 26th obstacle. She's now 2-0 and is guaranteed to move on to the round of 32 bracket for the second year in a row.
Congratulations. I gotta ask you, what the heck are you guys doing in that barn?
A lot of ninja. I mean, the boys pushed me so hard. So many hours of training and dreams coming true right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, hit that buzzer one more time and go celebrate. Congratulations, Isabella. Well, what a spectacular run, Akbar. Coming up, last year, R.J. Roman needed a Hail Mary run to save his season. R.J. Roman might have just kept his season alive. Now he needs another. Oh! But he's facing one of the fastest ninjas, Isaiah Thomas. It may be the best race of the night, and it's just ahead on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas and Ninja's National Finals. Minutes ago, it was the second round of races for Group 3. First up was Texas high schooler Ryan Cooper, facing off against Utah college student Anna MacArthur. This is one of the smallest pairings of the night, with MacArthur just 5 feet tall and Cooper 5'4".
They should be able to fly through the course. Just let it rip.
Ninja Coop, who won his first race, was able to get out in front.
All right, Coop.
MacArthur finished the course in her first matchup, but she got hung up on the swinging pegboards in this race.
Anna's really struggling. Oh!
Cooper once again made the difficult grab on Hourglass drop.
Yes!
And got his second straight buzzer. He's now 2-0. Then it was the other two from Group 3, with Missouri college student Nam Phan facing Ohio teenager Nathaniel Hanvu. Hanvu's a former champion on Ninja Junior, so he's used to racing.
Boom, release, get out of there, nice.
Nam Phan's a Ninja rookie who's having a strong season, but he couldn't keep up with Hanvu, who stayed about an obstacle ahead.
You can see the experience there that Nathaniel has over Nam.
Hanvu still had to get past Hourglass drop.
Hey, you see him trying to calm his body down. Get up! Oh! He barely made that grab! Whoa!
He got a buzzer and grabbed his first win. Nam buckled when he hit the trampoline.
Whoa! Oh!
And suffered his first loss.
Our next matchup features two of Ninja's best, and there's a lot at stake. On paper, this is a race between RJ Roman and Isaiah Thomas, but really, it's a race against the clock for RJ. To keep his season alive, he's gonna have to go fast against the Flyboy. Heading into the final race, RJ and Daniel Gill are both 1-1, but Gill finished faster, so RJ needs to beat Gill's time if he wants to move on. His other option is to win the wild card as the fastest third-place finisher, as he did last year.
Akbar, I'm calling it. I'm thinking this is about to be an instant classic.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone wants to see this one.
These are two elite ninjas.
Isaiah Thomas already has the fastest time of the night, but he's going to go hard and try and improve his seating in the next round.
Wow, I just want to see a clean and good race. Look at RJ right there with the Flyboy literally flying.
And Isaiah moves to that second swing panel in one move.
That is about as quickly we've seen anybody get through swinging pegboards.
He's just a few moves smoother than RJ and opening up the gap.
RJ's got to sell out right now. He's got to beat the hell out of that cave. Isaiah already onto the Hourglass drop.
Well, Isaiah's gunning for that top time.
Flyboy had to duck. He almost hit his head.
And Isaiah Thomas beats his own top time, 43 seconds. RJ turns in his best time. And the second fastest time of the night, less than 51 seconds.
This race lived up to the hype. Look at Flyboy skip rungs on the salmon ladder. Then nearly hit his head on Hourglass drop on his way to the night's best finish. RJ couldn't match that, but he did beat Daniel Gill's time.
And that fast time means Daniel Gill must win this next race. That would make him 2-1 and he'd move on. He's facing Florida teenager Grace Gordon, who's unlikely to advance unless she pulls off a super fast finish. But if she can somehow get the upset, she'd save the season for her good friend RJ.
Making it to the finals is insane. I never thought I would have made it this far.
Grace Gordon is gonna get her first buzzer. Amazing Grace.
Oh my gosh, when I found out that RJ was in my group specifically, I found it to be really funny. He was my first coach ever, and he's still coaching me to this day.
Just more speed. The faster you swing, the faster this is gonna slide.
RJ has always been there for me whenever I needed it.
Nice. No thumbs. That's crazy.
I've seen how fast she can go, and she can hang with just about anybody.
Look at this! She is flying now.
I'm racing Daniel Gill. I'm intimidated, but I am gonna go out and do my own thing.
Grace Gordon gets the buzzer.
Grace has been very consistent, right? So if I had to bet my money on anyone hitting a buzzer, I would bet on her.
There's her dad and mom. Gotta be so proud of Grace, who's completed 3 courses this year. For Daniel Gill, it's simple. Win and you're in. And if he wins with a buzzer, he'll match Joe Moravsky's all-time buzzer record at 35. But if he loses, R.J. Roman is moving on. Keep in mind, Gill's also thinking about seeding. He needs a win, but wants to improve on his time.
Yeah, that seeding is very important. You want to give yourself an opportunity to go far in this tournament.
But look at this, Grace Gordon keeping it even, Akbar.
Took an extra swing, and she's not far behind. It's going to be interesting to see how Daniel Gill really kind of maneuvers through swinging pegboards.
And you can just see that pegboard, how it can eat up momentum.
This obstacle can be very tricky. There it is.
And Grace Gordon is just a half move behind Daniel Gill.
And she's looking for her first win.
Well, Gill, this is not a walk in the park. Grace Gordon is giving him no breathing room, Akbar.
She will not let up.
Daniel Gill got to be careful maneuvering the cane. This is where he fell in the last race.
Got it.
But he gets across. Easy to make a mistake on this transfer. Gets through. Well, Gill delivers. It's just the hourglass drop.
Grace Gordon looking like Flash Gordon. And Gill playing it smart. Take a little pause, take a look. Now he's onto it. Hourglass drop. This is your time.
But Grace Gordon is still there too, Akbar. He needs this transfer.
This would be a lock. Oh, no! Are you serious?
Oh, my. Daniel Gill's fate is out of his hands and in the hands of Grace Gordon.
Come on, Grace! You got this!
If she completes the hourglass drop, Daniel Gill's season will be done and R.J. Roman will advance.
How cool would it be for her to get her first win?
Two legendary ninjas, and their fate is in the hands of a 16-year-old right here on this transfer. Whoa! Grace Gordon just misses out, and Daniel Gill finds salvation in Sin City. And he's down with Zuri.
Daniel, I'm sure a lot of people didn't expect me to be talking to you right now on this sideline. Did you realize in that moment that if Grace had completed this obstacle that your season would have been over?
Yes, I knew that, and I didn't wish anything bad on her. I was like, oh, amazing, Grace, you got this. It was a disappointment as a coach to see her as an athlete not get it. But as a competitor, I'm grateful to be moving on by the skin of my teeth.
We'll see you in the next round. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, guys, back to you.
Well, we knew Group 1 would be one of the most competitive, and it's Isaiah Thomas and Daniel Gill who are moving on. And just like last season, R.J. Roman has a chance to get a wild card as the fastest third-place finisher. But his fate may rest in the hands of Jackson Erdos. Erdos is the number 2 seed. Oh! But after shocking losses, he's on the brink of elimination. His only hope is to unseat RJ for the wild card. His race is next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Ninja's National Finals. Minutes ago, it was the third round of races for Group 3. First up was Ohio team Nathaniel Honvu, taking on Utah RV Park manager Anna MacArthur. Honvu needed a win if he wanted to move on, and he set the pace early.
Just run your race inside of this race.
MacArthur's had a breakout season, but her only hope to advance was a fast finish, and she couldn't keep up with Honvu.
3 moves on salmon ladder.
The high schooler was able to handle hourglass drop.
Engage the cord, nice. Oh,
and he earned his second win. MacArthur battled to the final obstacle. Oh! Her loss means she's eliminated from the competition. Honvu's win put the pressure on Nam Phan, who needed a win with a fast time in his race against Ryan Cooper. Both ninjas came out flying, and this race stayed close through most of the course.
Third time around on this course, they're getting faster.
Nam matched Ninja Coop move for move until Cane Lane.
Oh! And Nam is down.
Ryan Cooper got his third win and third buzzer.
3-0, baby!
Yeah, baby.
That means Ryan Cooper and his best friend Nathaniel Hanvu are the two advancing from Group 3. Then it was the final races for Group 2 and a matchup of undefeated athletes. Ashton Myler and Isabella Folsom had locked up their spots in the next round, but Ashton, a member of the YouTube family The Ninja Kids, wanted a fast finish to improve his seeding in the next round.
2 moves, nice.
Isabella hoped to add to her obstacle tally to keep her in contention to compete for the women's crowns.
30 obstacles, here comes 31.
Ashton made it to Hourglass Drop first.
Whoa!
That opened the door for Isabella.
Yup, she knows it. Look at that smile.
She got the win, completed her 32nd obstacle, and made ninja history. You're the first woman ever to go undefeated in your group. Hit the buzzer one more time. Isabella and Ashton are both moving on, but the drama's not over for this group. Zuri's gonna tee up their final race.
Guys, Jackson Erdos came into tonight as a favorite to win it all. But after 2 shocking falls, only a super fast finish in this race will save his season. His only hope to move on is to win this race against Daniela Blanchard and get the wild card as the fastest 3rd place finisher. Jackson will need to beat RJ Roman's time from minutes ago of 50.75 seconds and then hope it holds up over the next 2 weeks as the remaining groups compete.
On the other side, Daniela Blanchard has had a breakout 3rd season. She wants to get her first win here.
Well, we know he can go fast. Just how fast can he go? He's out of there.
Love him. He was nicknamed the Jacksident as a kid. He was so accident prone, but he has proven to be an explosive ninja warrior, and he is attacking Akbar.
Yeah, Daniela can't match this. She's gonna have to run her own race. She might have to pray for Jackson to fall or something. I don't know.
And good job controlling the momentum.
He has everything in front of him to go for it. Nice! One move! One move on the salmon ladder!
Well, he knows it's all about the time, and he is doing everything in his power to get there quickly.
And sometimes you just need a little bit of heat behind you to push you. This is Jackson Erdos under tremendous amount of pressure.
Got it! Can he get the dismount? It's
he's gotta go. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
By a little over 1 second. And look at the emotion. Daniela's still working, hoping to finish. Oh! Her impressive season ends, but how about Jackson Erdos with his back against the wall? He delivers a run that keeps his hopes alive as the fastest 3rd place finisher. Hey, Jackson, did you know what you needed to do out there?
I knew the time I needed to get. I just wanted to put it all out there, man. It's been a hard couple of races. I was just so stressed. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, there's a big sigh of relief there. You know, there's a lot of tears. That emotion, deep down, where's that emotion coming from?
It's all for love of the game, man. I love Ninja Warrior, and I love obstacles, and I love this community. So just going out there and having a race that I'm happy about means so much more to me than the falls and the sadness than anything. I'm just happy to be here.
Well, Jackson, you have lived that, my friend, and I love that fact that regardless of whether this run had gone as well as it had, you still would have been happy out there, buddy. And we're so happy for you that you crushed it. Woo! We'll have to wait a few weeks to know for sure, but with that time, there's a good chance you just saved your season.
Thank you so much.
Good job, man. Man, you gotta love that.
I mean,
for the love of Ninja.
After everything that young man has been through, what an awesome run that was. Jackson will have to wait to find out his fate, but Isabella Folsom and Ashton Myler are definitely advancing from this group. They now move on to our tournament bracket, presented by the Active Cash credit card from Wells Fargo. The final 32 ninjas face each other in do-or-die races and keep advancing until we have a champion. And this year, everyone at home can join in on the action at NBC.com/ANW bracket. Go there and you can make your picks for each race and see if you can correctly predict this year's champion. When we come back, we're gonna switch over to our second race course. It's got a few different obstacles to challenge our ninjas.
And we'll see some fan favorites ready to take it on.
It's just ahead on the national finals of American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the finals of American Ninja Warrior. We've now switched over to our other race course for a look at what's different. Let's check in with Zuri.
On this course, the ninjas will be facing 2 obstacles that are making their season debut. The second obstacle is now sky hooks, but there are 2 ways to get through it. The longer route requires grabbing an extra ring in the middle, but the moves are shorter and safer. If ninjas are looking to go fast, they can try the quicker but riskier route, which requires a long leap and a reverse hook. The new third obstacle is Beehive, with its sideways laches and a 270-degree spin. The other obstacles are the same as our first course, and as before, all 4 members of the group will race each other with the top 2 moving on.
We'll kick off round 1 with Group 4, and up first, Noah Munier and Annabella Heinrichs. Annabella's the Colorado hairstylist who's been perfect so far this year, but she's facing a tough test with Munier, who is last year's runner-up and holds the record for completing the most consecutive obstacles.
Oh!
So close!
My first 2 seasons, I finished 3rd.
Noah Munier just times out!
Last season, I finished 2nd.
And he does it!
They're rushing the stage!
Coming that close to such a big goal dangerously fuels the fire.
And Noah Munier running without fear. Noah Munier!
Whoa!
I am coming for that win this season, ready to take it all.
I'm the only woman in my group, and so I'm out here representing for the ladies. I'm just super stoked to show that women can be strong, women can be fast, and we can be competitive.
Annabella has her family here cheering for her. And Noah has his girlfriend, Addie Herman, on the sideline. She'll race next week. Well, you can see Noah explode out. Annabella running her own race, but keeping close. And now we'll get our first look at skyhooks. You can see Noah's taking the longer, safer route. It looks like Annabella will do the same.
Noah Munier's not going to take a chance in this first race. He knows what's up.
And Noah's the first to face Beehive this season. Gotta make those laches and land your hands on those small ledges inside those honeycombs.
Oh, he is buzzing through Beehive.
Annabella just about an obstacle behind. Both ninjas just trying to get a feel for the obstacle and not make a mistake. On now to Kane Lane. And this really tests those forearms. Munier, though, steadily progressing. But here comes Heinrichs. Munier gets through Kane Lane, and now he'll face the final obstacle, hourglass drop. This is do or die, all or nothing. This transfer on the trampoline.
Here we go. This is going to be Noah Munier's first time doing this in competition. You can see him trying to get a feel for it. Oh!
And we said this could happen. Noah is down, and all of a sudden, slow and steady, Annabella Heinrichs can steal this win.
Yeah, you called it. That's slow and steady, and she is moving slow but steady. She said she just wanted to complete this race, and now she's in it. She's in it to win it.
So now Annabella, to get this win, has to do what Noah Munier couldn't and get through hourglass drop. But this transfer takes such precision. We saw 10 falls on this obstacle from our first groups. Well, Akbar, what a comeback this would be. And it all comes down to this move.
Oh, she's got her glasses on. She's looking straight ahead. She's looking down. Hit it. Oh!
So Noah Munier survives, gets the win. But Annabella Heinrich sure made it interesting.
Noah took the safer route through sky hooks and then linked moves on Beehive. But he and Annabella both buckled the landing on the trampoline and became the latest victims of hourglass drop.
And now we'll move over to Group 5 for their first race, starting with 2 top contenders, Phil Folsom and Caden Lebsack.
Guys, this is a race we might expect to see in the championship. The two-time last ninja standing Caden Lepsack facing the #1 seed, Phil Folsom. Caden made it all the way to stage 4 his first 2 seasons and was in the Final 4 last year. Phil is just a rookie, but he was the fastest finisher in his qualifying night and on the triple header.
Tough break for Phil. He's the top seed, but he has to race Caden as a surprise 31 seed, so he'll be tested in this first race. Caden's got his parents and girlfriend Katie Bone on his sideline. Phil has friends and family cheering for him, including sister-in-law Isabella, who's already qualified for the next round.
Man, I can't hold myself. This is going to be a good race.
This is going to be a good one.
All right, here we go. It's go time. Nice. Okay, Phil.
Wow. These two are going the Phil send. Will someone sell out? Phil's going outside.
Oh, he's going with the big move.
He's got it.
He had to do that to get away from Caden Lepsack.
Taking that risky route gave him an edge. But here comes Caden.
Oh, Caden is flying. Oh, my goodness. Caden looks smooth like honey on Beehive.
What a close that was for Caden.
Oh, my goodness.
Phil first on Kane Lane. Caden just behind.
You got to have that grip strength here on Kane Lane.
Oh,
here we go.
Gonna blink? Big transfer.
None of them are blinking. Phil Folsom, here we go, looking like a wholesome ninja.
And Folsom first off.
All right, here we go.
Hourglass. Here comes Caden.
This trampoline.
No time to line it up. Caden first.
Big jump.
Got it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
An extra swing for Lepsack.
Whoa.
Caden Lepsack needed an extra swing. And it cost him the race, but what a matchup this delivered.
Oh, my word. Phil knew he needed an edge, so he took a chance on the risky route through skyhooks. But Caden made up ground on Beehive, and it was a dead heat on Hourglass drop. They were in sync on their leap, but Caden took an extra swing before his dismount. That was the difference. And Phil got to the buzzer first.
Gentlemen, that was an outstanding race. I have a feeling we could see you two going head-to-head again. Congratulations, go celebrate.
Thank you.
Akbar, doesn't get much better than that.
No.
Coming up, Bob Reese loves to try tricks on the course.
Whoa! Wow!
But he wouldn't dare try something in the finals. Or would he?
Oh,
my goodness!
He's a madman!
He's next on American Ninja Warrior. Our national finals races roll on here in Vegas. Minutes ago, high school football player Nick Warren took on Texas teenager Simeon Serrano.
All right, oh, nice get up. Okay, linebacker.
Both came out quickly, but then...
Oh! What the what? Simeon jumped straight up on the trampoline instead of jumping out. Wow.
So Nick Warren got the win, but he didn't slow down. The linebacker kept running hard and showed hands like a receiver on Hourglass drop.
Nice.
The rookie got a buzzer. Now he's 1-0. Well, now it's time for Group 5 to close out their first round of races, and this matchup has a couple of colorful characters. From Virginia, it's chicken farmer Colt the Bolt Elder, going against the social media star from South Carolina, Bob Reese.
Okay, I see you with the double backflip.
Bob has millions of followers all over the world, and he's created the ultimate playground for his videos.
I built an extreme sports park in my backyard so that I can train, make videos, and have fun teaching my son new skills.
Yeah!
I have an area with bars over sand for training Ninja Warrior. I have a bunch of different ledges that drop down to sand for big flips and tricks. I have an entire trampoline park section where there's both safe trampolines. Don't push me, no, please, no. Oh no, he pushed me. I'm back. And very dangerous trampolines. And then I have this huge slab of concrete where I can learn skateboarding. Let's go. Rollerblading. There we go. BMX. All the other different extreme sports that exist. Training on my backyard setup has allowed me to do some things that you're not gonna wanna miss. I got big plans for finals.
Bob has his wife and his sleepy son Story down on the sidelines. Colt's got his dad and friends cheering for him, including a big group at the chicken farm back in Virginia.
We've got the farmer going against the daredevil. What's gonna happen?
Bob hesitating. What's he up to?
Oh, a big-time flip!
Are you kidding me?
That was risky.
Oh, that's Bob Reese. He's in the finals, but still taking chances.
Bob Reese has got to hustle now. He pulled off the trick, but now he's an obstacle behind.
And Colt Elder making steady progress here. And Bob's still stuck there on skyhooks. Colt Elder on the salmon ladder, did it in 2 moves.
He ain't letting up even with Bob so far behind.
Well, Bob may be saying, I'm not gonna beat him in speed, so
let
me see if a fall happens, and it just did.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Well, this could be the icing on the cake. Bob Reese pulled off his stunt. Now, he could also win the race. Still has to get through Cane Lane. But the door is open for Bob Reese to steal a victory. He can take his time and be careful. Has to jump up the 4 rungs of the salmon ladder, then work his way across Cane Lane.
Colt Elder still can't believe what happened.
But here it is. For the W, he must survive Cane Lane.
Matt, I'm still in shock. He risked it all in the finals for a flip at the start.
Well, if you're not following him, Bob Reese Cookie Monster on Instagram, this guy does insane stunts like that every day. And Bob Reese just got the W, Akbar.
Wow.
Just the way he planned it. And now that he's won, he can treat this course like his playground.
If he does a flip here,
Come on, Bob.
I'm going to lose.
Come on, Bob.
I'm going to run out. I'm just gonna run out. I'm gonna run off the.
Oh my goodness! What? Bob Reese!
He's a madman!
Just the way he drew it up.
What in the world?
Oh my God! 2 flips on a finals course, and he still gets the win.
Oh my. Give me the remote so I can press rewind on this one. He pulled off a front flip and landed on the slide surfer. That put him so far behind, he had no chance to win until Colt missed on Cane Lane. That opened the door so Bob could pull off another flip on Hourglass Drop. Come on. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
What was that? Where did you hatch that plan?
Man, when I saw the obstacles for tonight, they were just too perfect to not do flips on. I had to do it. And it actually worked out for me. I made it to the buzzer.
Bob, we are in the finals, bruh.
It worked out.
I see. Oh, my word.
Go in with your wife and kid, buddy. Not the fastest run, but certainly the most dramatic. And his son slept through the whole thing. Well, that's a tough act to follow, but we've got some speed demons on tap in Group 6. And we're starting with a couple of ninjas who first competed back in 2021. It's Colorado's Max Feinberg and Florida's Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson.
We watched these two grow up. When they started in season 13, Max Feinberg was playing the trombone in his high school's marching band. And Enzo was a 130-pound middle schooler with a nonprofit aimed at cleaning the ocean.
Enzo's packed on a lot of muscle since then, and he's improved his speed. He's the number 4 seed. Max graduated early from the University of Denver and now works as an AI engineer for a software company.
Here we go. The pressure's either gonna make you or break you.
And a good start. Let's see if anyone takes the risky route here.
Oh, nope, no risky route here.
Going inside.
You've got 2 strong competitors here. Oh, an extra
But
swing.
Enzo gets the dismount first. And keep in mind, it matters who finishes the obstacle before in case of a dual fall.
Enzo is putting on a clinic. I'm talking about his run has been amazing.
2 moves.
2 moves on salmon ladder.
Max Feinberg pushing to keep up with Enzo.
It's hard to call this one. Enzo, he is locked in, dialed in.
He's just looking more fluid. It looks like he's linking his moves better.
Whoa!
Did you see that move, Akbar?
It was a big move, and that's all he's been doing. He's been making big moves, but here's the great equalizer.
Do or die on the hourglass drop.
Hourglass drop. It's time to get serious. Big move.
Got it.
He almost hit his head.
Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson. One of the faster times we've seen Max Feinberg looking to get his own buzzer.
Oh, Max just missed the grab.
Enzo, an incredible race. Take us through that big move on Cane Lane.
Oh yeah, so on Canes, I forgot I did that. That was sick. Canes are my favorite obstacle. So when I saw them on the course today, I knew I had to pull off some big moves. I got some other stuff planned, depending on my future races. I know I got to race Naxa later, so I might have to pull out some of those moves. But otherwise,
I like that tease there, Akbar.
I like that. I like that, man. Well, look, that was an outstanding run, and I can't wait to see your next race.
Thank you so much, guys.
Congrats, Enzo.
Thanks.
Good job. So Enzo goes 1-0, Max Feinberg 0-1. Up next, can your hairdresser do this? Annabella Heinrichs has become one of Ninja's best, and she'll try to keep her impressive season going when American Ninja Warrior returns. We're kicking off Ninja's national finals in Vegas. And minutes ago, 2 athletes from Group 6 hit the course for their first race. LA stuntman Zay Keaton was wearing pink, and so was his opponent, Florida teenager Naxa Garamore. Naxa is known for going fast and taking chances, so it was no surprise when he took the risky route on skyhooks.
Ooh, he went for the big move, the risky shortcut.
And it paid off. That move gave Naxa a sizable lead. The only question was, could he handle hourglass drop?
Naxa's so focused, but he's not seen this one before.
Nice! It was no problem, and the teenager hit the buzzer in under a minute. Zay Keaton couldn't match that time, but he was able to finish the course, giving him a boost of confidence for his next 2 races. Then we kicked off the round 2 races with Group 4, with Noah Munier taking on high schooler Nick Warren. Noah played it safe on skyhooks in his first race, but knowing he'd be pushed by Nick, he tried the high-risk shortcut.
I will say for Noah Munier, he got snatched by skyhooks.
As he went for the longer move to the final hook, the ring got snagged and it ended his run. That early fall handed an easy win to Nick Warren, and the high school football player scored his 2nd victory in the races.
Got it!
He's been perfect this season, hitting a buzzer on every course he's faced. Noah Munier, last year's runner-up, is now 0-2 and in danger of not moving on. And now it's the other 2 from Group 4. We've got a Texas high school student, Simeon Serrano, who made it to the finals this year as a rookie. He'll be facing Annabella Heinrichs, the Colorado hairstylist who's back in the finals for the 3rd straight year and running with new confidence.
I've been competing since season 14.
Oh, no!
And looking back, I am just so incredibly proud of how far I've come.
Annabella Heinrichs is back-to-back on qualifying course buzzers.
For a long time, I just put a lot of pressure on myself to succeed. When there was failure, I was so hard on myself.
That's it, Annabella. Oh.
Really just tore myself apart. Like, I almost had to quit the sport. I've been working on my headspace, reprogramming to just be proud of myself no matter what.
And then here comes Annabella.
Good power out of Heinrichs.
I am feeling the strongest I've ever felt, both physically and mentally.
Show me the muscles. Ooh, okay.
I am competitive with the top athletes in the sport, and I'm ready for anything.
And Annabella getting a lot of support from her family here to watch her tonight. In qualifying, we shared the story of Simeon's dad, who was badly burned in a work accident. He can't be here tonight, but his mom is on the sideline.
Both these ninjas lost their first race, so they really need this one. They got to run with some urgency.
And for Annabella, she not only wants to win the race, she also wants to add to her obstacle total. Remember, the 4 ladies who complete the most obstacles during the season will compete to be our women's champion in a few weeks, both taking the safe route on skyhooks. Simeon fell early in round 1, so this is first time trying Beehive. Oh, Lynx has moved to the second one. He's learning quickly and already through. Well, Simeon Serrano a slight edge, but Annabella Heinrichs keeping pace and keeping the pressure on.
She's giving him a run for his money, but now Simeon a little slow on salmon ladder.
Let's see if Annabella can close the gap here.
Man, I've seen her on the salmon ladder before. She's got a pretty good technique.
Well, Simeon Serrano, so this is his first time facing Cane Lane. Let's see if Annabella can be efficient here, close the gap.
Nice transfer there by Simeon.
Well, we saw her first race. Noam Jr. had a commanding lead, missed on the hourglass drop. She had the chance to convert, but fell on it. Can Serrano deliver here on hourglass drop? His first time facing it, and Heinrichs is here.
A little concern there for Simeon. As you can see, trying to take a little break. What does his grip strength look like? And most importantly, his timing. Good!
And he airballs it! Simeon Serrano can't close it out, and now the door is open once again. Annabella Heinrichs has another chance to steal a win on hourglass drop.
Well, it's not only about speed, it's about technique in the finals. Big, nice.
Annabella Heinrichs learns from her first race, and she's gonna get herself a buzzer. She gets the W. Credit to her for keeping the pressure on Simeon the whole race.
Let's compare that with her first attempt on hourglass drop. This time, she got further up on the board, so she had a better line to the trampoline. And instead of jumping, she just let it do the work for her. Great adjustment.
Annabella, what was different this time?
People told me no swing. I think I still had a little swing, so I was like, okay, no swing this time. Really just dropped straight into it. Felt weird, but it worked out, so.
Annabella, you're having an awesome season. We hope it continues. Go celebrate after your win.
Thank you so much.
And she added 6 more obstacles to her total, keeping her in contention to be this year's women's champion. Simeon Serrano made it to the final obstacle, but he falls to 0-2. Now we move on to the round 2 races for Group 5. And we've got one of Ninja's best, former last Ninja standing, Caden Lebsack. But the buzz is for his opponent, Bob Reese, the social media star who blew us away by pulling off 2 flips on the course minutes ago.
What in the world? That was the craziest run that I've ever done.
Woo!
Colt got extremely far ahead of me, and I heard him hit the water.
Oh!
And I knew I actually have a chance to win this race. So I just pushed through, trying to do every obstacle as safe as I could. That is until the last obstacle.
Oh, my goodness! Bob Reese!
It had to be done. I love trampolines. I'm in a dilemma right now where I'm trying to decide whether I should do more new flips or whether I should try to go for speed.
Bob Reese going for that fast time.
To actually make it to the end of this show. Tonight's going pretty great so far.
Oh my God!
Maybe it's worth the risk. We'll find out.
Well, his son heard what happened on the last one with that incredible flip, so Story wide awake for his daddy on this one. And remember, Caden lost his first race, so he's in desperate need of a win. He's gonna be all business, but who knows what Bob might do.
Matt, this is Ninja Madness.
All eyes on Bob Reese. Will he try to finish or go for fun?
Now he's going for it now. He's playing it straight, going down the more conservative route. And so is Caden.
And Bob taking a couple extra swings as Lebsack pulling away.
And Lebsack is really moving away. Take a look at Bob Reese. He's behind.
Well, at this point, Bob may be counting on a Caden Lebsack slip-up.
I wouldn't count on it. I'd keep it pushing.
Well, listen, at 190 pounds, it's tough to keep pace. And Bob, he's taking a long look at Beehive. And Caden Lebsack steadily progressing.
Wow.
Akbar, Bob's not trying to catch Caden. He's still eyeing Beehive. I think he's got something cooking. He could be waiting to see if Caden gets through hourglass drop. Such a wild card here. A big bounce, but Caden makes the grab. He's gonna get the buzzer. Lebsack gets the win. Caden's looking back, and so is everyone, to see what Bob Reese is up to.
All right, here we are. Bob Reese going for something crazy. Oh!
Tried to pull off another flip. Doesn't work this time, but it's always entertaining with Bob Reese.
You know, Bob knew he couldn't keep up with Caden, so he was like, bump this. I'm scoping out my next stunt. He honed in on Beehive and went for a flip on the first transfer, but missed the honeycomb. Yeah, he just out here clowning, having fun. He's a different type of ninja, Matt.
Coming up, good friends Naxa Garamore and Enzo DeFerrari Wilson face off in what could be one of the fastest races of the night. We'll see it next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas, where it's opening night of American Ninja Warrior's National Finals. Minutes ago, it was another Group 5 race, and this one featured a couple of speedsters. Phil Folsom put up the fastest finish so far on this course, and he didn't take his foot off the gas against Virginia chicken farmer Colt Elder.
Woo! Phil Folsom not messing around.
By using the skyhook shortcut, Folsom jumped out to a good lead over Colt the Bull.
Sometimes you take those big risks, it gives you big rewards.
Though Elder closed the gap at the end, it was Folsom who got the win. And even though Elder finished with a fast time, he's now 0-2 in this very talented group. Phil Folsom sits at the top. He's now 2-0. Then Group 6 started their round 2 races. California's Zay Keaton and Colorado's Max Feinberg were desperate for a win after losing their first races. Feinberg took the safe route on skyhooks, while Keaton tried the risky route. Oh! And it didn't work out.
Keaton down like, oh.
So Feinberg had the win, but knowing a fast time might be a tiebreaker, he kept pushing. Hourglass drop ended his last race.
Oh, just like that.
But it didn't get him this time. He finished. He's now 1-1. And now it's time for the other pair from Group 6. Zuri, bring them up.
Guys, here is another matchup of top contenders, Florida training partners Enzo DeFerrari Wilson and Naxa Garamore. These two grew up together in the sport back in Florida, but this will be the first time they've raced each other in competition.
I met Enzo when I was 9 years old.
Nax and I would always battle it out on the podium. I would get first and he would get second. Then I would get second and he would get first.
Enzo back then was a scrawny, skinny little boy with some stick arms. But now he's definitely bigger than me, for sure.
This year I've started weightlifting. I put on 15 pounds of muscle and I feel like I'm able to flow through moves faster than ever. And I'm taking this into the 2-lane racing course and I'm excited to see what I got.
I'm back in the finals.
Take it home.
Got it!
Because I worked hard for this position. I'm just excited to go back out there and show them what I got.
You know Enzo's family will be making some noise for this one. And Naxa's got some family and friends on his sidelines doing the same. Both got a buzzer in their first race, and Naxa did it about 2 seconds faster.
Here we go.
Real good start.
Speed and technique is paramount.
And
both of them go with the big move.
Naxa.
The risky shortcut.
And Naxa pulls ahead. Woo. And real quick transitions here. These guys are destroying this course.
Oh, man. Did you see Naxa on Beehive? Twist that like it was braids.
And Enzo making big moves on the salmon ladder, closing the gap.
All right, now Kane Lane making it through.
Naxa crushing it.
Oh, but here comes Enzo.
Oh my. Hourglass drop. Who can stick it?
If you rush it too much, you can mess up on the technique.
Naxa
There's
delivers.
Naxa. Here comes Enzo. Enzo going for it.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Enzo got hung up on the wall, but the two fastest times on this course tonight.
Wow. These two homies went for broke. Both took the shortcut on sky hooks, and it was close on hourglass drop. Naxa made the bounce first, and Enzo tried to catch up by linking moves, hit his head, and stumbled. That was the difference.
What a race, bro. What a race. I love it. Dude, we finally got to race. I love you, man.
You guys finally got to race. It did not disappoint. You guys had the two fastest times on this course.
Let's go, dude. Awesome, man.
Enzo, what's it like racing against your friend?
It was such an honor to race Naxa. He pushed me super hard, and that was my favorite race I've ever done on the show. And it's all thanks to you, bro. So much fun.
Naxa sits atop this group at 2-0. And though they're both 1-1, Enzo's faster time puts him ahead of Max. That could be the difference if they end in a tie. Coming up, the fate of some of Ninja's best will be decided by the final races of the night. Who will survive? We'll find out next on American Ninja Warrior. We've had plenty of drama here in Vegas as we wind up our final races of the night. Minutes ago, it was the crew from Group 4. With the win, top contender Noah Munier would put himself in a good position to move on. He was up against Texas teenager Simeon Serrano. Munier was last year's runner-up, but he had yet to hit a buzzer. He was pushed by Serrano, who's just a rookie. It came down to hourglass drop.
Hold it. Nice.
Only Munier made the grab.
Oh!
Serrano's season was over, while Munier got his first buzzer and upped his record to 2-1. Munier's win meant that if Annabella Heinrichs wanted to advance, she'd need to beat the undefeated Nick Warren in 1:14.
Annabella's putting that pressure.
The Colorado hairstylist kept it close for a while against the high school football player.
Nice!
But Nick Warren has been unstoppable this year. He kept his perfect season going with another buzzer. Annabella did make it to hourglass drop before falling. Oh, just can't hold on. So the rookie Nick Warren and the veteran Noah Munier move on from this group. Annabella's now in the top 4 among the ladies for obstacles completed. If she stays there, she'll come back in 3 weeks to compete to be our women's champion. Group 6 also started their final races. With the win, Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson could put himself in a good position to move on, but he was pushed from the start by rookie Zay Keaton.
Hey, look at Zay going for the risky maneuver. Whoa!
The stuntman grabbed the lead, but it didn't last long.
Oh!
So Enzo could cruise to the win. He ends up 2-1, likely to move on, but it's gonna come down to this group's final race.
Guys, Max Feinberg was in the round of 16 last year, but he is gonna need the run of his life against Naxa Garamore if he wants to keep his season alive. Not only does he need to beat Naxa, who looks unstoppable, he needs to beat Enzo's time of 49 seconds if he wants to be second in this group.
That's a lot of pressure. Go hard or go home. Max is gonna have to throw caution to the wind and take chances if he wants to beat Naxa. Will Max take the shortcut? Oh.
He does, but so does Naxa.
Oh, he went for the big one. He went for the high-risk maneuver.
Oh, Feinberg giving him all he can handle, but Naxa a half move ahead.
And Naxa's gone. All right, here we go. Turn up on the turn up.
Well, Feinberg can just sell out. Naxa's so strong. Watch that cane, though.
Uh-oh, but Naxa's a little hung up right there.
Well, Naxa Garamore right into the hourglass drop. Feinberg needs a miracle.
A big-time miracle.
But he's not going to get it. Naxa Garamore 3-0.
Wow.
And just just a couple seconds off his fastest time of the night. Max isn't gonna get the win, but it's his best time so far. Finishes under a minute, which does improve his chances for a wild card. Well, a great race for Max, but it's just not enough. So Naxa and his Florida friend Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson are the two ninjas advancing from Group 6. Max still has a chance to earn one of the 2 wild card spots. He's currently the top third-place finisher on this course. Earlier, Group 5 started their round 3 races. Bob Reese was hoping to flip the script against the undefeated Phil Folsom.
And a backflip.
To keep his season alive, the social media star would need to outrun the #1 seed, Phil Folsom, and that didn't happen. The Illinois teenager ran away with it, putting up the second fastest time on the course and punching his ticket to the next round.
Oh!
Bob Reese knew he was beat, so he instead tried to pull off another crazy stunt.
Going for a big swing. Oh!
Bob Reese's season was over, but he went out in style. Well, our final race tonight features the other 2 from Group 5 to close out their night. Caden Lemsack is 1-1, a win, and he's headed to the bracket. Colt Elder is 0-2, and to move on, he'll need to beat Caden and do it faster than Caden's best time of 53 seconds. Colt does have a chance at the wild card, but that would also take a win. Bottom line, Colt's got to sell out and go as fast as his body will take him.
Good get off there by Elder.
Caden Lemsack, twice the last ninja standing last year, made it
Whoa.
to the semifinals. But look at the ball, Akbar!
He is bolting out of there. Okay, I see you, Elder.
But here comes Caden. Well, he knows he's got to do 53.99 and get the win. But Caden is putting his foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, you can see he's shotgunning through salmon ladder, but you know, Caden Lemsack, he must respect his Elder, and he's going.
And Colt Elder's up. Are you kidding me?
Wow, I've never seen Elder move this fast.
Here comes Lemsack.
Boom!
Elder up.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my!
Oh my goodness!
What?
Caden wins with the fastest time on this course all night. Are you kidding me?
Oh!
Colt Elder did everything he had to do except stick the dismount.
Wow.
Caden Lemsack gets the win by 0.14 of a second.
Colt Elder knew he had to go all out, and he did. He took the shortcut on skyhooks and jumped ahead of Caden. But Caden came storming back, and as they hit the trampoline, it was a dead heat. Colt dismounted first, but stumbled, and Caden flew past him. Man, we had to pick our jaws off the floor.
And our chairs. So Colt Elder's season is over, but he left it all on the course. So it's Phil Folsom and Caden Lemsack who move on from this group. Colt Elder had the second fastest time, but never won a race, so he's headed home. That's it for tonight. Next week, we'll see the rest of our national finalists. For Akbar, Gbajabiamila, and Zuri Hall, I'm Matt Iseman. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior.